have no goals in life, when you have no dream in life, you are nothing. You are wasting your time. Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Maggie and welcome to Nurse Maggie 046. I'm your host, just like always. So today we're going to talk about personal growth, and this is about within you and what you want to achieve in life and how to go about it. This is my very first time, but I always talk about a lot. So today I hope this video is going to help many of you, most especially the teenagers and the people who have families, and how to grow. And you're looking forward on the tips on how to grow as a person. So one thing I want to let you know that to avoid being materialistic. See, here's the thing: when you have a little and you want to spend more, that means that you ain't going to grow anyhow. There is no way you're going to be a better person when you use too much but you have a little. So avoiding being materialistic is really good, and it will help you to grow as a person, because you know that you will buy something that you really need but not what you want. If you want something, you just be like, I want to have it, but if you need it, it means that if I don't have salt, I will not have to eat the food without salt. So to need something like I need, always let's not look at only one party. Be creative. Think about what something else can help you. We say this is the kind of say that YouTube pays people, and you definitely know you're a good comedian, or you're a good actress, or you're a good singer, or be creative. Find something that will give you more, that bringing more in your life than taking away. So being creative is really good, and it will help you as a person to grow and to achieve what you really want in life. So be creative and not be staying on only one thing. To know exactly what you can is also very good. So don't be afraid to try something new. Be creative. Know ambitious, and planning ahead of you is really good. Let me tell you, we say that I want to be a billionaire, but I'm in my bed every day, and I don't have any urge to be like, maybe if I try this out, like if I don't have any courage to try something new, that means that I will not get where I want to be. If I have no plans in life, that the plan I have in life is, oh, today I'm alive. And I remember one of my videos which I talked about having the resolutions, that what to look forward in the next 2 years, or the next year, or the next month. So it's planning ahead of you. Remember that we all don't know when we shall leave this world, but if you plan ahead and be like, in 3 months, or 5 years, or 6 years, I want to be like this. I'll tell you this: you achieve what you want because you have a plan, you have a goal to achieve, and that's how you're going to do it. But you have to do it when you have the ambition to reach where you want to be. If you want to achieve something, you cannot just sit where you are and you keep on being, oh, I will do it tomorrow, I will do it tomorrow. Then you will not reach where you want to be. So being ambitious and planning ahead will help you to grow as a person. Here's the thing: most of us come out here, like people like me. I tell you, I did a mistake. I had a baby when I was young. Oh, I did this, I was a person, I did this in a relationship and failed. I expect that. Like when I tell you something that when I tell you my failures, I want you to learn from my failures, and you make a better person or better humans. So always make sure that when you hear a story of someone who failed somewhere, get to know why they failed and don't take the same path. We come out to tell you why we failed, because we want people to avoid having the same mistakes as we did. So in that case, that if I failed, I missed one step, I want you to be careful that, oh, here there is a stage that I should not miss. When I miss it, I'm going to be a failure. So always let's learn from other people's failures or story failures, so that we make better people, or we make better choices ahead of us, or better practice, so that we do not fail, because we get the failures and we want you to be better people. That's what I can tell you. So another tip is to do what you love. That's one of the most important things, is to do what you love. Here's the thing: I always tell you a story about my life, how I became a nurse and everything. But I had the courage because I love to work with people. That's why I decided that this would be the right profession for me. So you love. That's one I made a point of. If you're a musician, if you're an actress or an actor or a comedian, because this is something we call like the talent. So if you love the talent in you and you bring it forward, you're going to achieve and achieve and achieve. So to have the person you love, you have to know exactly what you love best in yourself and what you love to do as a person. Because when you love something, you're going to do it perfectly good that everyone is gonna be like, I have to go to the YouTube and watch what I say, because you know what? She's perfect and everything she says, she is on point. So that's what I'm saying, that doing what you love to do is really perfect, because you don't need to what is it called? The word is like to look around and be like, what am I going to say? You know, you understand? Or how am I going to act? Because it's inborn, you love it, and it's within you. Nobody can separate you from what you love to do. You understand what I mean? So doing what you love to do is the best way to go to get the personal growth, and it's one of the best tips I can give. So fine. Being practical. There are so many people say things like this, but they don't put it into action. Honey, there is no way, no matter how much you speak, if you don't take a step ahead and be like, now I'm done speaking, let me do the practice part of it. Because the theory part of it is just okay, but the practical part of it is what is going to earn or what you're going to grow from. You might be knowing a lot about it, but when you keep it to yourself, you ain't going to help nobody, or there is no way you're going to grow. But if you say it loud and the world gets to know, put it into practical, be like, I'm a dancer, let me dance, I'm a singer, let me sing, I'm a musician, I'm a comedian, let me do this. Put it into practical. Maybe I want to travel the world and get what love to take pictures. Take the pictures, put it into practicals and post them, and everyone, people are going to share your information, because what you're doing is great. And this is something you do that you love, but you earn it as you get it from what you love. It's a person, not a thing. Getting practical, getting out of the bed and be like, now enough is enough of talking, I'm going to do it. Start. Remember, even a journey of 1,000 steps starts with one step. So when you keep staying in your blanket and be like, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, it ain't going to help you at all. So be practical, get out of there and start doing it. And you can. This is the worst part, staying honest to yourself. Let me tell you, the world is going to look at you. The world is going to judge you. The world is going to think whatever they want to think. But you staying honest to yourself, to know what you can and what you can't, to admit what you can't, and be a better person, than keeping on saying, oh, I can't do that. But when it gets to practical, you can do it. You be honest to yourself. If you cannot do anything, learn from other people. That's what I told you, like learn from other people's failures. Because when you're honest to yourself, then you're becoming a better person. You're growing as a person. But every time you try to stay in the denial, you ain't doing anything. Get to know yourself. Get to interact with inner you. Be like, what can you do? What can you do? Why do you become so angry so fast? Why do you become depressed? Get to know yourself. Get to be honest to yourself, to the person in you. Then you will grow. Know your bad and your goods. That if someone comes out and be like, you do this, you look like this, you know exactly who you are. You know exactly, because you're honest to yourself. No matter how they hear they are going to talk about you, or bad or whatever, but when you're honest to yourself and you know, the good thing about being honest to yourself, that even if someone comes out and says the negative thing about you, but you know that is your bad, like your bad lowest level, you will say, okay, to be honest, that's me. But how am I going to go about things? Am I going to continue living because I don't want people to know my bad? Or am I going to fight for me, as me, to be a better person, to say, you know, Maggie, that was not good, Now, since people are telling you this, to be honest with myself, I have to change. I have to change. That's being honest to yourself. But every time you try to keep away, to run away from what the world is telling you, you're running away from your troubles. You are not honest to yourself, and you will never ever grow in this life. You will never. Because guess what? Because you don't want to believe in yourself. You don't want to be honest. You think you're on top of everything. And this is not in a bad way, but even if it's me, like when someone comes out and says, Maggie, you cannot do this, or you do this well, I definitely do. I know my goods and bads as a human being, because you know what? Because I want to grow as a person. I want a person to grow up with me. I don't want to be stranded at one point. I want to be a better person that I wasn't yesterday. I want to be a better person tomorrow. But that I will do it when I am honest to myself. When I'm honest to myself, then I'll get to know. And another point I will say that overcoming your fears. Most of the people fear to be judged. People fear to be like, oh, she did this, oh, she did this, oh, he did this, oh, he did that. For as long as you are not taking somebody's life, for as long as something you're doing is not going to hurt anybody. Let's say someone tells you to take someone's life, of course that's not okay. That's like you wake up. But something that makes you grow, that you fear, because they will tell you, oh, and I will speak in my language. Ojo tango yambadde mwotyo tuli ku mikolo bwe tuti, like you said, oyambadde gomesi and tuze mu club biki. That's my choice. Take away the fear about what they are going to about you. Just do what you want and yourself. Because guess what? Nobody is going to come out and talk good about you. 99.9% people are going to talk shit about you, but you cannot keep on fearing away from the truth. You can't keep on running. Overcome your fears and be like, I know you people talk about shit about me, but guess what? I'm here to stay. That's me. That's me. I remember so many times I've found racists and everything on the train, where public, and people would give the racism comments to me. But you know what? In the beginning, I was really afraid, until when I said, actually, if they don't come out to be like, hey, that you need to shut up. Actually, I'm a human like you. I came to this country, I learned the language, I got the job, and you're just a drunkard. And you taught me to do that. I took your job, I took your advice. I did that because I came all the way from Uganda and I came to Sweden, and I learned the language that you cannot even learn my language. But I learned the language. And now I have a job and I have a home. I don't have this home because I'm an migrant. No, I have a home because I showed them that I can work hard and pay my rent. So that fear of being attacked by the people who are racial, I took it away. I took it away. I can overcome my fears. Sometimes I was afraid to search for jobs, and I'm like, how will I speak? Like, every time I had in the mind, because I remember one teacher told me, you cannot speak Swedish, you don't get patience and everything like that. It gave me some hint. I'm like, these people, they're putting fear into me to be like, I cannot speak the language. But then I remember, these people cannot even say a hi in my language, even if I told them 1,000 times to be perfect just to say oriotia. They would sleep years and years and years without learning oriotia. So if I can speak a sentence and make a paragraph and if speak the whole day their language, they better shut up. Then I knew that my fear is going down. So overcoming your fear, when it's needed to protect yourself, just overcome that fear. Please do that. Please do that. Fear is very dangerous. You can never grow as a person if you have fear. You fear to be judged. You fear to make mistakes. You fear to, like, you want to be perfect. Let me tell you one thing. Nobody is perfect in this world. We come out here and we be like, oh, my boyfriend does this. Oh, my husband does this. Oh, my wife does this. Honey, all those we're telling you, they are lies. They are lies. That we are afraid to tell you the truth. like, you understand. So don't be afraid to come out and say what you deserve, what you want, what's in your heart, because that will make you grow as a person, to grow as a person, overcome your fears. So it's about the language, going through it, learn the language. You ain't gonna be perfect, honey, because these are the languages we learn when we are grown up. As people, we come from Africa. I'll talk about the African people who come to other countries. We come here when we already speak the languages for over 15 years. So there is no way you expect me to be perfect, to learn the language just after 5 years of staying in your country. Honey, no. But that won't mean that I will not try to speak the language. I will try. I'll give the broken, but I know I'm overcoming my fears to be afraid to say the word thank you, like thank you. You understand my point? So overcome your fears. This one is not going to be too long. I'm going to try to cut it short. And one thing I tell you, avoid negative people. Sweetie, you want to get better. Negative people, look into your list and know who your people are. Get to know what, listen, be a good listener, because when we talk too much, we forget to listen. But when you're a good listener, you get to know who our negative people are, what they talk about other people, or what they do as people, or what they think about you as a human being. But every time we try to speak too much, when we are with other people, it will take the time of years to understand that this is a bad person. But when you're a good listener, you will listen. You will reflect on how these people think. You will be able to understand if you are mingling with the right people. You will be able to understand if these people really wish you good. Because every time we sit and talk, let me tell you one thing. When you sit down and talk, we don't talk like different things. We always talk about things that are surrounding us. And some people just discuss about other people. And some people, this is the world. It doesn't really matter the ratio, whatever you come from. This is how it is as it is supposed to be. But understand, what is he talking about his friend? What is he talking about his wife, girlfriend, children, and everything? Learn, get it here. Think if he can talk about the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the father to the children like that, how about you as a human being that you met just recently? So bad people, negative people, we see them but we neglect them. And you ain't gonna be able to get anywhere when you're surrounded by negative people, because you know what? Everything you do, they'll be like, they'll be like, that is nonsense, But when you're surrounded with good people, they are going to be able to push you. Remember, me, I was doing my studies. I studied with my friends from Uganda. But every time I wanted to give up, they kept on pushing me. But you cannot give up. You assume there, even if it was the first time, it was like you cannot just do that. You have to keep on going. That I was surrounded by the positive people who knew that I would make it no matter what, no matter how hard it was in life, I would make it. And here I am right now. I'm telling you, be surrounded with the positive people who will give you the courage to move on, who make you know that when you're sad, they need to talk to you in this kind of manner. Choose your friends. Choose the people you're surrounded with, because I know and you know that negativity will never take you anywhere. Negativity will never make you a better person. And it will never ever make you your personal growth better. So you're going to go down each and every time. You will. So that's why I tell you that every day you wake up in the morning and before you sleep, reflect on how the day has been and how you're planning to be and what you have done, what you have achieved, and how you want the goals. Set goals in your life. Set goals in your life. If you have no goal, you're better than nothing. I tell you people always, people who watch my videos, I always tell you that a person without a dream is as better as a dead one. Because I cannot be here and not knowing that within 5 years I want to be somewhere. So set goals. And how am I going to the 5 years I'm giving myself, how am I going to be a better person within the 5 years? I'm going to do whatever it takes to be a better person in those 5 years, no matter what. So setting goals will help you to grow as a person. But when you have no goals in life, when you have no dream in life, you are nothing. You are wasting your time. Just make it like, we say that I'm like, we say, because me, I had a dream that within 4 years I'll be done with my studies, I'll be having my own home, and I'll be having my children and everything. And guess what? Each and every goal that I set, I am in my goal. Now I have new goals. Because the one I set, I achieved them. So I want to achieve more. So setting goals and knowing what you deserve and what. One thing I tell you people, never ever sit down there and say, I don't deserve this. You deserve each and every happiness in life. You deserve the best in life. We already think about our family background and everything. Whatever the case may be, if your parents were poor, if your parents never managed to build a house, honey, you are not your parents. You are not your grandparents. You are you. You are special. You are made to achieve bigger than your parents. I don't expect myself to be down because my mother is down, my father is down. No. I'm not born in the 1940s. No. That's why I'm not born in the 1940s, because I'm not my mother. I'm not my father. I'm born later on. That means I'll be a better person. I don't expect to be better than my children. I expected them to be better than me because they're born in 20s. So whatever we do, we remember we should be better than our parents. We should not think about the curses from the family and everything. Nobody is going to curse you. It's about your brain. It's about to achieve. It's time for you to stand out as you and be like, enough is enough. Now I have to fight hard. I always teach people who know the God that remember that your mouth, whatever you say, whatever you do, comes from your mouth, and it's the creator. God said, let your mouth, use your mouth to give life, to kill. That means that we have power to say, Maggie, in 5 years, I'm going to have my own house, a big 5-own house. That's my dream. And I know I will achieve it. You know why? Because I have goals. And I know how to go about it. I'm like, I go to work, I do this, I save this much. In 5 years, I want to have a house. I don't care. But I have to set goals and I have to go for it. That's what I want you to do. Try to go for it when it's time to do it. Don't wait for nobody to wake you up and be like, hey, you have to do this. Nobody's going to do that. Do you remember the world wants us when we are crying, when we want something from them. Most people, you know, your friends, they want you when you're suffering. When you get better, they will just have the those are the people unless you're surrounded with the great friends like me. But so many friends, they get jealous because you're better. So don't expect. That's why I was like, don't be involved with negative people. They will never wish you well. Even if someone knows that the job is here, I don't need it, but I know I will need it. When someone is negative and never wants you to achieve, they will never, ever recommend you. So honey, you're right there and you're watching this video. Just so you know that you're great, you're wonderful, you're amazing, and you can achieve it. Either you're a woman, either you're a man, either you're single or married. The person who's talking to you, she's been single for 6 years, and oh, what she has achieved, she has been single. So there is no excuse. You cannot give me no excuse why you are not growing as a person. There is no excuse. You can do it. I did it. You can. Set goals, know what you love, you deserve, and be able to achieve and avoid negative people. So I hope this video egenda kuyamba gwe nainali munsi yonna gy'oli buli kimu egenda kuyamba okubanga or reflecting, to know you yourself, because we can know you, but we cannot know you better than you know to yourself. So it's good that you know yourself better and achieve harder and be a great person. And love yourself, because your life is precious. Take care of yourself. Don't die because you're taking care of someone. You are more better than anyone else. Love yourself before even you love your children, because they will love you when you're happy, when you can give them whatever they can deserve. So stay blessed, stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave a comment and please tell us how your personal growth has helped you, or how you have been going about it, because there are so many people suffering out there, don't know how to deal about this. And hey, the tips have been given to you, and I hope you take them with one heart. I love you all from a distance. Huh? Yeah. Kisses and hugs from Sweden. Love you. Bye.